manosphere Joker last video of today, because like it's too windy and cold and everything. I'm gonna go home and chill after this. I just thought I'd do like a top 5 red flags that I was thinking of in dating when you're looking for that, you know, that good girl that is gonna go somewhere. And from my experience, usually these top 5 red flags can kill things pretty fast. So let's get, without further ado, number 1, she's got script people tendencies. And when I say script people, I mean, for example, you'll say something which is like seemingly innocent, like kind of just like small talk, like what were you up to today, and then she'll try and finish your thoughts, like it'll get in. It won't necessarily get into a debate because you won't know what's going on. But I've noticed that now, so I know to look out for it. They'll try and finish your thoughts, like they already know like what you're about, even with like a harmless attempt. And yeah, like it'll be like an accusation sort of thing, and you don't want that. You don't want like people projecting negative, you know, without any evidence that you are actually thinking that. You don't want that. Like I gave that example in my last video. It was like that I said like, how was your day, like what were you up to this afternoon or something like that, and then she came back with oh, you don't think I was with another guy, do you? You wouldn't know if I was, or something. Like it's totally shady. Alright, so let's go on to like yeah, I don't know if you attract attention when you're making like videos in the park like this. Like I'm holding the camera up like landscape mode, and like I don't know, this park warden was like walking past, kind of like looking, and then he like stopped behind, so I turned the camera like on him, and then he went away. That's one way to get rid of people. Just joking. Yeah, number 2, too casual with intimacy. Alright, so I had a little story that I was thinking of. I haven't told this story. Like before, when I went to Thailand, like about, what was it, like 15 years ago, something like that. Like when I first got there, like I had talked to some girls on the dating site. It was like just normal girls, like not like anything shady or anything. And I met up with this one, like we'd been chatting for a bit, and there was this like little coffee shop, and her and her friends ran, you know, with the shisha and all that. It's like a very cozy sort of thing, like quite a classy little coffee shop. And like I met up with her and we went there and everything, and like we like dated a couple of days, and then the one, like if you rush into like intimacy, which like happened like maybe after like a week or so, and then the one day she was like, oh, I've got a cold, and so like we can't meet up today or whatever. And then I decided to go out, just because there was like a flood in the city, and then I ended up diverting into the coffee shop street where she was, like where she always hung out. And I happened to go in there because it was so flooded, like in the soy is what they call it. And I went in, and she was there, but like, I don't know, this Arab guy like had his arm around her and stuff. It was kind of embarrassing because, like, as a joker, see, sometimes I'll go off script, So she wasn't expecting me to turn up, but I just happened to turn up and noticed that. And then a few days later, I think I got like I didn't react badly or anything, but like a couple of days later, then I had a text off her. So she probably thought, oh, what was I playing around for? Like some of these girls, like juggling guys, you know, it could be like with one guy, like, and there was no money involved or anything like that. If you're thinking that, just telling the story, but you know, they were kind of like decent girls. Like one of them was like all into that Christian thing. She was kind of fanatical about that, like, you know, the evangelical sort of thing. But yeah, so what's number 3? Avoids the topic of kids. Well, this is important to me if it's going to be a long-term sort of thing. I mean, I'm not planning on, you know, I don't really want to be in a relationship that's going to be like childless. I think there's going to be, you know, you know, the guys, we actually want to have a family and start things and everything. And a lot of women don't want to do that these days, or they're not prepared for it, or, you know, they're not confident about it, so they make excuses about it. Gonna make this a bit more quick now. Number 4, parties too much, drinks too much. Like, I don't want to like be judgmental or anything, but from my experience, I had one girl that was a bit of an alcoholic, like drinking beer every day, and my uncle has had a couple of these as well. Like, you usually find it if you're like, you're not going to find something too serious, like at the pub or the bar. Like my uncle had 2 of these, and it didn't end well. And when they drink too much as well, they can get like they can even get physical. Like the worst that happened to me, yeah. Like I never been like punched or anything. I was thinking about this last night, but they can get pushy and touchy. Like one was getting like moody and like pushing my head like this. Like that's the worst I've had, man. Never again. And my uncle had worse. See, like this one that he married, she got him into drugs and everything. Like I don't know what drugs, but my parents were saying, like I don't know if I'm not going to say, but it wasn't just harmless, like weed or something. I'm sure of it. And she actually got violent with him as well. Like he got punched like 3 times or something. And that must be devastating as a guy. Thank God I've never had that, really. Like I've had some close sort of, yeah, that's a different topic anyway. So what was the last one? Just like making excuses for like not being reliable, like because that could mean that they're thinking about some other guy, like making excuses, like not to meet up, and just that's just what, like where I'm going with that is like you wanna know that they're like that you're meeting up at specific times, like, and not too long intervals where, you know, they could be doing God knows what, or talking to, you know, I've never been like paranoid, like checking people's phones and stuff. My ex-wife was like really secretive with her phone as well. It's like, but I never even wanted to check it. But perhaps I wanted to look on her phone for like, I don't know, something to do with like an app that we were using, like a food app or something, is that could be like sus as well. I don't know if that's a 6 red flag, but you don't want to be too paranoid either. But I think that's a good little general list. That's a little general list I'm going to use anyway. You might have different preferences, like whether you want kids or anything, but you know, I wanted to actually hopefully go somewhere. You know, if guys are putting in all this effort, like what are we getting back out of it? Just good company, or you know. Alright, that'll do, guys. Manosphere Joker.